pusher. For Daryl Patterson, now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 3 now. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Harris. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Harris once more. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Warren here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Ross off the play fake. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This our last play of the quarter. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Staying grounded with Swift. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Stuck knocked to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll run it with Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here. First down, here's Swift. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, Williams has the connection to Adunze. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Williams from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That throw finds Pickens. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. George Pickens, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Pass caught by Adunze. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 36. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So 2nd down coming up. Williams will look to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it deep downfield. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Adunze touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit made by TJ Edwards. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ross is going to cook here. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, still going. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. throw complete to Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Harris on second down. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, here's Russ. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers leading by 6. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can...
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked by T.J. Edwards. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying it again with Harris. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up to.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Now Boswell on to send this away. Scott now to return. Return's looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing now. Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, Williams. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is